Hey guys, it's me again. I am on day 3 of my 12 Days of Christmas Essential Oils Education Series. I'm super excited to be doing this with you guys, and I hope you're enjoying it too. I just went on Facebook and made sure that I am live, but I'm off to the side, I see. So I can always switch it like this to get the right view. My boyfriend told me to have my phone the other way, so it was better for YouTube, but I see it doesn't really work that way for Facebook. Anyways, regardless, we're ready to go. I'm excited to talk to you about one of my all-time favorite oils. It's actually the oil that I use probably the most, and it's one of the class favorites every single time I teach a class. This oil is pretty much everyone's favorite. So it is called On Guard, and I don't know if any of you have heard of On Guard before, but On Guard is also known as doTERRA's protective blend. So I will talk to you and share with you all of the ways you can use On Guard in your daily life and in your own home, and how I use it too. So On Guard is the protective blend, meaning that it is very good for seasonal threats. So whenever we're entering a season like we are right now, when our little kids, I don't have any kids, but I know a lot of my friends do, and it seems like this time of year their children start bringing things home from school, and the whole family is sick. Hey Kim, so happy to see you on here. I was lonely. And Shar, it's awesome to see you guys. So, On Guard is a great oil to use during that time of year when people are constantly getting sick and our immune systems are compromised. On Guard is really great for that because it is really high in antioxidants. So why don't I go over the ingredients of On Guard, because it is a blend. So the ingredients are wild orange, clove, cinnamon, eucalyptus, and rosemary. So if you kind of think about wild orange, clove, cinnamon, those smells, the fragrance of this is absolutely beautiful, and it's like perfect for this time of year, kind of spicy and really warmy. I just love it. Kind of like a woody scent too, but more so like cinnamon and clove scents. So if you guys love those kind of scents or fragrances, you would love On Guard. But the cinnamon in the On Guard is very, very high in antioxidants. So that is why it's so great to use On Guard for immune support. So that is one of the main uses for On Guard, and pretty much why I always use it. During this time of year, what I will do is, for preventative measures, I will be diffusing On Guard in my diffuser throughout the day, every day, making sure that, if there are any like bugs or germs brought up into our homes, the diffuser kind of gets that. So the ingredients in On Guard are really antimicrobial, antibacterial, so it is very effective in killing those germs and killing those bugs and helping our immune systems fight those off. So diffusing is a great way to use On Guard. But another awesome way is if you're ever feeling like you're kind of coming down with something. It is interesting, Cody. So if you ever feel like you're coming down with something, like maybe a little bit of a tickle in your throat, or your energy levels just aren't where they should be, and you're feeling a little like bogged down, dragging, tired, On Guard would be a great thing to use daily for you to just give your immune system some extra support. And how you can do that above and beyond putting it in your diffuser is rubbing it on the bottoms of your feet. So this is one way that my parents actually use it. So just the other day, my dad was kind of feeling like he was getting something. You know, he works at, he owns a jewelry store here in Yorkton, and dealing with people all day, you know, it's just kind of inevitable that you are going to pick up a bug. So he comes home kind of complaining that he's not feeling that great. I get him to put some On Guard on the bottoms of his feet before he goes to bed, and put some socks on to, you know, seal it in there. And next morning, he's totally fine. So this is kind of, you know, I like using it right when you're feeling like you're kind of coming down with something. You use On Guard. I love using On Guard internally. So we can use it aromatically, we can use it topically, but because we are talking about doTERRA essential oils, which are therapeutic grade, you can actually take these oils internally. And remember, I'm only ever talking about doTERRA essential oils, so when I do talk about taking an oil internally, that is unique to these types of oils just because they are so pure, and not all oils are created the same. So if you do want to take essential oils internally, you have to be very, very careful about which brands you are using. And personally, as a registered holistic nutritionist, this is the only brand that I feel comfortable using internally. So that's what I do. I just love the effects I get from these oils when I do use them internally. So when I feel just like the slightest little like scratch in my throat, or like I'm kind of coming down with something, I will put either a drop of On Guard right under my tongue, or I'm going to add it to my water throughout the day. So it's just kind of like sweet, cinnamony, spicy water, and it works amazing because if we have any like bacteria in our throat, like a flu or a cold brewing, the On Guard's going to kill that and address that right away. And so it's a great oil because you can use it all three ways: aromatically, topically, internally. It's just amazing that way. But it's not just for immune support. It's also an oil that you can use in homemade household cleaners. So if you're like me and very aware about all the toxins that you're bringing into your home when you buy your regular run-of-the-mill household cleaners, you know, like anything that you buy at the grocery store, basically, those are pretty toxic. And you know what's really empowering about using these oils is that we have the choice to bring in toxins to our home, or we have the choice to make a change. And this is the change I made to my life, is using essential oils and making my own homemade products and making like natural cleaning products with the essential oils and choosing not to buy the other stuff. And it's been great. It's been great for my overall health, hormonal balance, immunity, all of that stuff. So with the On Guard, you can make very effective non-toxic cleaners. So like I said, all of the ingredients in On Guard, wild orange, clove, cinnamon bark and leaf, eucalyptus and rosemary, they're all very antimicrobial, antibacterial, and this blend is just awesome. And when you add it to your homemade non-toxic cleaner recipe, it just adds that much more cleansing properties. So when I make my own homemade non-toxic cleaners. I add a couple drops of On Guard, and not only does it make my kitchen and my floors and everything smell amazing, it's also super effective. So, like I said, On Guard's great for immunity and also cleaning your homes, which is why I wanted to include it in this 12 Days of Christmas series that I have going on for you guys. I just, want to share some of my favorite oils for this time of year and like the holiday season. So when you have this diffusing in your home over the Christmas season, your house just smells like Christmas, which is awesome. But also, it's, if anyone comes over to your home during the Christmas season that has like a bug, you're helping everyone's immune system fight that off and really clean that air in your home. And that's really one of the benefits of diffusing, is cleaning the air. So, when you are bringing in other scents to your home. Like, I know I was a huge Scentsy user back in the day, but that's not cleaning the air in your home. That's just adding to that toxic load. And the beautiful thing about essential oils is not only do they add a great smell to your home, but they're also adding like a health benefit for you as well. So that's just one of the other reasons why I do love diffusing essential oils at all times. And then one, I guess, last point that I did want to leave you guys with is, since this oil is a spicy oil, like think about like cinnamon in particular, that's a pretty spicy oil. So like I said, you can apply this topically, but when you do so, I would absolutely apply it with a carrier oil, such as coconut oil or something like that, just to dilute it and, not irritate your skin. Some of us have skin that's totally fine without diluting it. I feel like I'm the type of person that does not have sensitive skin. I can pretty much apply any oil and not have issues with it. But if you have sensitive skin, or if you're just starting off using essential oils, I would absolutely dilute this oil. So I don't see any questions yet, just a few comments and a few people watching here. But that's kind of what I wanted to share about On Guard today. And if you do have any questions, let me know. I have my Facebook popped up on my laptop so I can see your questions. If you do have any questions, ask away. And if not, I will sign off, and I'm coming at you guys again tomorrow, same time, same place. And if you want to watch days 1 and 2 and the rest of my 12 Days of Christmas series, they are all on my YouTube channel, Meg the RHN. So I don't see any questions, so thank you for all of you who did tune in today. And if you do have any questions about essential oils, or you want to start your essential oil journey, shoot me an email, direct message me on Facebook. My email address is megtherhn@gmail.com, and I will get back to you. Okay, essential oils for airplane travel. This would be an awesome one. I've traveled from August 2015 to August 2016. I traveled every single month. And On Guard is something that I take with me everywhere. I will not travel without this oil. Like I said, it's antimicrobial, antibacterial. So if you're wanting to, fend off those germs from everyone else, this would be your go-to oil, 100%. That was an awesome question. Thank you for the question. So if no one, hey Court, thanks for coming. So if no one else has, I love you too. So if no one else has any more questions, we'll leave it with this. I chatted about On Guard today. If you have any questions and you're watching me on Facebook, direct message me. I would be happy to send you some answers and some more information. Thank you for coming and watching me today, guys. Have a great weekend, and I will see you tomorrow. Yeah, you're welcome.